Greetings, Namo Buddhaya. I am K.T.S. Sarao, Professor and former Head of the Department of Buddhist Studies, Delhi University. In this module number 6, I shall be talking to you about the biography of Shakyamuni Buddha from the time he left home till the attainment of Bodhi. Though some texts mention that the Buddha left home at the age of 19, according to the commonly accepted version, Gautam was 29 when the incidents took place which culminated in his renunciation of a householder's life. Legends mention that following the prophecy of the diviners, Shuddhodhan had taken every possible precaution to ensure that his son did not come across any sign of old age, sickness or death. However, when he was 29 years old, the gods instilled a longing in his heart to go to the park, and on the way they put before him an old man. And on the next 3 days he came across a sick man, a dead body, and a mendicant. However, according to some versions, these 4 omens took place on a single day. Different passages in the Pali Tipitak seem to indicate that the process was much more gradual and that the incidents culminating in the renunciation of home, that is Abhinishkraman, were not as dramatic as given in the Nidan Katha. When on seeing the mendicant, his charioteer Channa praised ascetical life to the Bodhisattva, he felt very happy. On the way to the palace, Gautam received the news that he had been blessed with a son. According to the Nidan Katha, on hearing the news, he commented, "Rahul has been born, a bond has been born." He woke up in the middle of the night to find his female musicians sleeping in attitudes which filled him with loathing for the worldly life, and he decided to leave it. It was the full moon day of Asad. In some versions, the renunciation took place 7 days after the birth of Rahul. He ordered Chan to saddle his favorite horse Kantak and entered his wife's chamber for a last look at her and Rahul. Then he went away. It has been suggested that in all probability, the dangers faced by his clan at the hands of Kosal and Koryas, as well as the sensitivity of the young Gautam to the probable fate of his clan, may have further added to his decision to leave home. The decision that lay before him was whether to become a great emperor, having repelled the military threats of other states, or a spiritual master, having abandoned all worldly concerns. As suggested by Nakamura, to quote him, if it was impossible for him to deal with the political situation, his state of mind in abandoning his home and position and becoming a wandering ascetic may be understandable. Unquote. After leaving home and reaching the river Anoma, he cut his hair, shaved his beard, and became a wandering sannyasin, mendicant. From Anoma he travelled to the mango grove of Anupiya, and after spending 7 days there, walked to Rajgraha and there started his alms rounds. According to the legendary biographies, when the ascetic Gautam passed through Rajgraha, King Bimbisar offered him half of his kingdom. Gautama rejected the offer but promised to visit his kingdom first upon attaining enlightenment. During the 6 years of sannyas, he practiced under different teachers as well as alongside like-minded wandering religious seekers. Journeying from Rajgraha, Gautam in due course became a disciple of Alar Kalam. Sources specifically mention 2 teachers who in all probability taught him to different forms of meditative techniques. So Alar Kalam was the first of these 2 teachers. The would-be Buddha found his assertion that his dharma, if practiced as taught, could be grasped soon by oneself as one's own, quite promising and inspirational. He felt that a pragmatic doctrine is reliable and persuasive only if it could be grasped by oneself and in a short time. He was thus satisfied with Alar Kalam's words that what he knew personally, he had realized it himself. Within a short period of time, the would-be Buddha learned the Dharma, which led him as far as the dhyanic realm of nothingness. He then queried from Alar Kalam whether the realm of nothingness, which the latter had realized himself and lived in possession of, was the same stage as that the would-be Buddha had now accomplished. Alar Kalam replied in the affirmative. Finding that he could progress no further under Alar Kalam, the would-be Buddha went ahead to become a student of Uddak Ramput. Under the guidance of Uddak Ramput, he attained to higher stages of meditative consciousness called sphere of neither perception nor non-perception. The difference here was that while Alar Kalam had taught him to concentrate on nothingness, Uddak Ramput taught him to enter this state of mind. However, the would-be Buddha felt that his aim was not yet achieved. Though he had attained mastery of his mind, which was considered to be the highest level of achievement at that time, his ultimate goal went far beyond these limits.